"I do not desire victory, Krishna, nor kingdom nor pleasures." These words, spoken by the warrior Arjun, echo through the ages, capturing a moment of profound inner turmoil. What is the use of a kingdom? What is the use of enjoyment, or even of life itself? The Bhagavad Gita. This ancient scripture, revered and studied for centuries, delves into the depths of human consciousness and the eternal struggle between duty and desire. These words, spoken by the warrior Arjun, capture the essence of a profound moral dilemma. Standing on the battlefield of Kurukshetra, Arjun is not just a warrior. He is a symbol of the human condition, grappling with the weight of his responsibilities and the consequences of his actions. On the brink of a great battle, Arjun finds himself torn. The battlefield is not just a physical space but a metaphor for the inner conflict that rages within him. The sight of the opposing armies, filled with his own kin, teachers and friends, brings him to a standstill. He faces his own kin, his teachers and friends. The faces he sees are not just enemies, but reflections of his past, his upbringing, and his values. This realization shakes him to his core, making him question the very purpose of the battle. His heart recoils from the violence, the bloodshed that victory demands. The aftermath of the battle, with fallen soldiers and the cries of the wounded, haunts his thoughts. The price of victory seems too high, and the glory of conquest feels hollow. Arjun's struggle is not merely about a battle, it is a reflection of the universal human experience where we all face moments of doubt and uncertainty. His conversation with Krishna becomes a dialogue for all of humanity, exploring the deeper questions of life and duty. It reflects the universal human struggle between right and wrong. The scales of justice, the weight of moral decisions, and the quest for righteousness are themes that resonate across cultures and eras. Arjun's dilemma is a mirror to our own ethical battles. It poses the question, what good is material gain at the cost of our soul? The allure of wealth, power, and success often blinds us to the true cost of our actions. Arjun's hesitation forces us to reflect on our own priorities and the sacrifices we are willing to make. Arjun's dilemma resonates with each of us, urging us to examine our own choices. In the quiet moments of reflection, we too must confront our inner conflicts and strive to find a balance between our desires and our duties. The story of Arjun is timeless, reminding us that the greatest battles are often fought within. Arjun's preference for a simple life, even one of begging, speaks volumes about the weight he places on his conscience. He understands that true peace comes not from power or possessions. It comes from living in harmony with one's deepest values. He would rather live with integrity, even in poverty, than prosper through unethical means. Arjun's dilemma reminds us that every choice has a consequence. Some consequences are immediate, others unfold over time. However, the consequences that reverberate the longest reside within us. They shape our sense of self, our peace of mind. Centuries later, Shakespeare's Macbeth echoes Arjun's plight. Driven by ambition, Macbeth murders his way to the throne. Yet his ill-gotten gains bring him no peace. Instead, he is haunted by guilt, driven to madness. Both Arjun and Macbeth stand as timeless examples of the corrosive power of a guilty conscience. They show us that true happiness cannot be built on a foundation of unethical actions. It can only be found in aligning our actions with our values. The allure of material wealth is powerful. It promises comfort, security, and influence. Yet, when these gains come at the cost of integrity, their luster quickly fades. They become a heavy burden on the soul, a constant reminder of the price paid. Imagine a life where every luxury, every possession, is tainted by the knowledge of the wrong done to acquire it. Such gains can never bring true satisfaction. They become a source of anxiety, a constant reminder of the compromise of one's values. Section 5. Profiles in Courage. History and contemporary life offer countless examples of individuals who chose conscience over wealth. These individuals, often at great personal risk, have made decisions that reflect their deep commitment to ethical principles and moral values. Their stories inspire us to reflect on our own choices and the impact we can have on the world around us. Consider Mahatma Gandhi, who led India's struggle for independence through non-violent resistance, rejecting material gain and embracing simplicity. Gandhi's philosophy of satyagraha, or truth force, emphasized the power of non-violent action to bring about social and political change. His unwavering commitment to justice and equality even in the face of immense adversity, serves as a powerful example of moral courage. His life serves as a testament to the power of ethical living. Gandhi's dedication to his principles extended beyond political activism. It permeated every aspect of his life. From his simple attire to his vegetarian diet, Gandhi's choices were a reflection of his deep-seated beliefs. His legacy continues to inspire those who seek to live with integrity and purpose. In our own time, we see whistleblowers risking their careers and reputations to expose corruption. These individuals, often working within large organizations, choose to speak out against unethical practices despite the potential for severe personal and professional consequences. Their actions highlight the importance of transparency and accountability in modern society. We see activists and ordinary citizens standing up for social justice, often at great personal cost. These brave individuals challenge systemic injustices and advocate for the rights of marginalized communities. Their efforts remind us that the fight for equality and justice is ongoing and requires the collective action of dedicated and courageous people. These are the true heroes of our time, reminding us that integrity is not a relic of the past, but a vital force in the present. Their stories of courage and conviction serve as a beacon of hope, encouraging us to stand up for what is right even when it is difficult. In a world that often prioritizes material success and personal gain, these individuals show us the enduring power of ethical living and the profound impact it can have on society. Section 6. The Compass Within. We all face ethical dilemmas in our lives, moments where we must choose between right and wrong, between personal gain and the greater good. It is in these moments that we must listen to our conscience, that inner voice that guides us toward integrity. Our conscience may not always lead us down the easiest path. It may require sacrifice, may call us to stand against the crowd. However, it is the only path that leads to true fulfillment, to a life lived with purpose and meaning. Section 7. A Legacy of Integrity. When we make ethical choices, we not only live in accordance with our values, but we also inspire others to do the same. We create a ripple effect, spreading positive change throughout our families, communities, and the world. Imagine a world where integrity is the norm, where people prioritize ethical considerations in their decisions. It is a world worth striving for, a world that begins with each of us making the commitment to live with integrity. Section 8. The True Measure of Success. Society often defines success in terms of material wealth and social status. However, true success is not measured by the size of our bank accounts or the accolades we receive. It is measured by the quality of our character, the depth of our integrity. When we live with integrity, we create a legacy that extends far beyond our years on this earth. We leave behind a legacy of honesty, compassion, and courage that inspires generations to come. Section 9. A Clear Conscience, a Peaceful Heart. The ancient wisdom of the Vedas teaches us that a clear conscience is the foundation of a peaceful heart. These sacred texts, revered for centuries, offer timeless guidance on living a life of integrity and inner peace. The pursuit of happiness is universal. Across cultures and generations, people have sought the elusive state of true contentment. We see it in the smiles of families, the laughter shared among friends, and the joy that radiates from those who feel connected and fulfilled. Yet, true happiness cannot be found in external pursuits alone. While the world offers many pleasures and distractions, they are fleeting and often leave us yearning for more. True happiness, the kind that endures, is cultivated from within. It is found in moments of quiet reflection, in the serenity of nature, and in the stillness of our own hearts. It arises from within, from the alignment of our actions with our values. When we take the time to reflect on our lives, to journal our thoughts, and to immerse ourselves in sacred wisdom, we begin to understand the importance of living authentically. Our actions, when aligned with our deepest values, bring a sense of fulfillment that no external achievement can match. It is the reward of a life lived with integrity, a life marked by kindness, compassion, and courage. Acts of kindness, whether helping an elderly neighbor, volunteering for a cause, or simply offering a comforting word to a friend, create ripples of positivity that return to us in unexpected ways. These small, everyday actions are the building blocks of a meaningful life. Let us strive to live each day with a clear conscience, knowing that we have done our best to make ethical choices. Whether it's choosing to recycle, making fair agreements, or standing up for what is right, our ethical decisions shape the world around us. They reflect our commitment to living in harmony with our values and with the greater good. In doing so, we not only find peace within ourselves but also contribute to a more just and compassionate world. When we come together as a community, planting trees, supporting one another, and working towards common goals, we create a ripple effect that extends far beyond our immediate surroundings. A clear conscience and a peaceful heart are not just personal achievements, they are the foundation of a better world for all.